Good morning. This is Greg at the Pocatello National Weather Service office with the Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Thursday, December 12th. Looking at the satellite imagery, I can see a large swath of moisture extending from the Pacific all the way into eastern Idaho. Very high cloud tops across western Idaho. Again, kind of an atmospheric river type situation with strong westerly flow pushing a ton of moisture into Idaho. And we're getting a lot of rain and snow this morning. It's a very warm and moist system. Looking at the radar loop, see a lot of rain and snow across the Magic Valley, extending into the southern highlands. Some snow pushing through eastern border into Wyoming, and another chunk of moisture pushing into the central mountains right now. We're going to see periods of precipitation continue all day. Snow levels are fairly high, expecting all rain across most of the Snake Plain, possibly mixed with snow early morning at Idaho Falls to Rexburg. But I think most of those areas will change to rain this afternoon. We are expecting heavy snow in the mountains. We have winter storm warnings out in the central mountains. You can catch them all the way through Stanley, the eastern highlands, the Allen Park West Yellowstone extending south all along the Wyoming border, the Idaho Wasatch, and then winter weather advisories across some lower elevations, covering Malad City on I-15, Soda Springs, Montpelier. So generally a lot of snowfall, mainly higher elevations today. Looking at the surface depiction, generally showing a mix of rain and snow in lower elevations and the heavy snow in the central mountains and the eastern mountains of Idaho. And we're going to get periods of snow all the way through tonight and even into Friday and Friday night. As I said, this is a very warm system. High temperatures in the 40s in the Snake Plain, some upper 30s, Idaho Falls to Rexburg, and even some of the mountain valleys will get into the mid-30s, generally mid-20s to mid-30s in the mountains. Snow amounts today. Again, we see some 8 to 12 inches at Stanley, 4 to 6 inches in Ketchum, 6 to 8 inches Island Park. Again, some of the mountain passes above 8,000 feet could see well over a foot of snow today. Generally lesser amounts at the lower elevations and nothing. Generally the entire Snake Plain, Burley through Pocatello, Blackfoot. Could see maybe a little bit under an inch at Idaho Falls to 1 to 2 additional inches at Rexburg. So not expecting significant impacts in the Snake Plain. This is mainly a mountain system and a very warm system as well. Tomorrow, again, periods of rain and snow across the entire region. Again, it's going to be mild again tomorrow ahead of the cold front approaching. Again, mid-30s to lower 40s in the Snake Plain. Generally mid-20s to mid-30s in the mountains. And by Friday, snow levels, or this is Saturday, snow levels are going to reach the valley floors. It's going to turn much colder Friday night. And we have another system that could provide some snowfall across mainly the southern part of the state and even the Snake River Plain. You can see the much cooler temperatures on Friday, generally 20s to low 30s across the entire region. So we're going to get back to generally normal temperatures for mid-December. Here's the snow amounts with the weaker system expected. This runs Friday morning all the way through Saturday night. You can see 1 to 3 inches in the Snake Plain, some heavier amounts in the southern and eastern highlands. Could see 6 to 8 inches, Driggs, Montpelier areas, and lesser amounts in the northwest, southern central mountains, up through Salmon. So again, we're not expecting as much snow with the next system, but it will be colder, so all areas will see snow from that system. Could see some gusty winds this afternoon, gusting 25 to 30 miles per hour across much of the Snake River Plain and some of the southern highlands. Could see a little bit of blowing snow, some of the mountain passes in the southern areas, but again, not a major impact. Quick look at the 1 to 2 week outlook, running December 19th up to Christmas Day. It is showing Good possibility of above normal temperatures. Almost the entire nation showing a better chance of above normal temperatures in this period, including Idaho, and also a better chance of above normal precipitation for the state of Idaho. So again, right now looking as we get close to Christmas, a warm and wet period possibly. So that's still a ways out, so we'll track that as well. That will conclude today's briefing. Call us at the number listed here 24 hours a day for any questions. Go to our website listed at the bottom for more details. Thank you, and everyone have a nice day.